G'day, I'm Dean Argent, a university qualified mechanical engineer and the owner of Two Big Dogs, usedvehiclesales.com.au. In this video, I'm going to take you on a walkthrough of this 2007 Holden Captiva that I've got for sale here on my yard. Now, first thing I want to show you, when I choose the cars that I bring up for sale on the yard, I stand here and there's a number of things I look at that gives me an indication of how well it's been cared for. Now, the first thing I want to look at across here, there's no stone chips, right? So they've taken good care of it. They've not been the ones who sat right up the back of the truck in front of them spewing out the rocks. I like to have a look at the tyres, see how they're wearing, see if I get back here, see how they're wearing evenly across the surfaces. Tells me all the suspension geometry and steering componentry, all that stuff's doing everything it should. The other thing I like to do from this angle, get down here, have a look. What I'm looking for is the reflections in the paint as I wobble back and forward. I'm looking for dents, and wiggling back like this gives you the reflections of the dents. This car does not have a single damn dent. Now, that's a good thing. So what it tells me is the car's the one that's been kept right up the other end of the car park, well away from everywhere, just so that no one opens their door on it and gives it a little bing, because it doesn't have a single scratch on it. So let's go for a walk around. It's got a bit of eyeliner on there though. See that? You'd probably colour that in black and make it look like eyeliner. You could do that. And so it comes with the alloy wheels. These repeaters on the mirrors, on the wing mirrors, are a really cool thing. And this is a 7-seater automatic in the automatic 7-seater automatic petrol. So as we go inside, welcome to my spaceship. There's lots of groovy things going on in here. You can lock and unlock there, and your window controls happen from here. If you want to chuck a car brown eye, in other words open up the back door, you can do it from there. So let's have a look in here. So when you get in, you can control your radio and stuff from here. You've got all the cruise control that works there. Check this dash out. Doesn't that look groovy? I reckon. Got the 171Ks on it. But look over here. This is nice because this is the top of the range one with lots of extras. And who's going to kiss you when I'm gone? So this display, you can hit this mode button here and it turns it into like your current car speed, timer, litres per kilometre, and that sort of things, average speed, all that. It tells you that we're heading in the easterly direction, tells you where the air's coming in, what speed the fan's on. Pretty cool, eh? You can stash things in there. Looks like someone stashed some garbage there that I probably should have got out before I videoed the car. Oh, it's one of those desiccant things. I'll leave it there for you for later. Come down here. When this flashes, when you turn the ignition on, I'll show you. Just tells you got 2 unrestrained passengers or more. Here, watch, it'll go red. There we go. It's like, hold on. I think there. So it just does a system check, and then it tells you when there's unrestrained passengers. That one is if you want to do burnouts, you see. So you turn that off. So a little red light comes on. That one off, on. And so if you want to do burnouts, you do that. It's to do with the traction control. That one is for going down hills. Downhill. See, you get a little green thing going down the hill, going up the hill. What it does is it holds your speed going down the hill. It comes with a 6-stack CD player and the AUXN, which most people want to know about. I'm pretty sure it's got Bluetooth, but maybe it doesn't. Either way, it's got that, and it's got that there where you can plug your phone in. It's also got an eject button, so when the kids are playing up, bang, eject one straight out the back. That's my story, I'm sticking to it. So you can see you can jam 6 CDs in there if you have those anymore. And this info display just changes something, I don't know what. It's got sound, which is good to know, and it's got an AST, whatever that means. So there we go, have a look in there. You can turn the aircon on and off there, works beautifully. The aircon does. You adjust your fan speed here. See out there as I'm adjusting that? Pretty groovy, eh? Well, these things are just really, really nice to drive. In the automatic, and it comes with winter as well. So just in case it's hot, you press the winter button and that makes it cool. Well, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. I got no idea what winter does. But it says it up there, winter, see? There's winter. So let's make it summer. Summer, winter, winter, summer, summer. Don't mind me, I'm just having fun in your Captiva. So in here we've got somewhere to stash, I don't know, your phone or your, I don't know, whatever you want to stash in there, your stash. And you can stash smaller stashable things in there. But look at the leather seats, they're all in great condition. Comes with a free glove box. There it is over there. With, again, another piece of free rubbish inside there. So, but have a look at the overall condition. Oh, electric seats. Seat goes forward, seats go backward, seats go up, seat goes back. Very groovy little thing. So, who likes the look of it so far? I do. I reckon it looks great. I love these Captivas. Now, I've left that seat up like that for a very strategic reason, although I did it on the wrong side. What that's for, jam that back there. So if kids want to get in the back, what you do is you pull on that lever there, the seat slams down like that and then automatically kicks forward so that their back passengers can get in there if their back seats were up like that, and they can sit in there. So then once they're in, you trap them in by pushing that back down, pulling that back up, and then make that ho 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 noise, because they're now your captor. Those kids can't get out. If you got kids, this thing's awesome because they can go in there and they're not going anywhere unless you let them out. Cool, huh? Ho 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 noise. So look, the alloy wheels, looks the treat. Having a look around the back here. Oh, I got this groovy looking thing. So I'll show you how this works. You come around here and you do that car brown eye I was telling you about before. That one, car brown eye chucked. And you lift that up. What the idea of this is so if you're going on a long trip or something and you've only got, say, 5, I haven't got it full of people, you know, you stash all this area here full of all your stuff. And so if one of the kids has a vommy, mum gets that, lifts it up, digs her arm down in here like that, pulls out the vommy rag and goes and cleans the vommy. Whereas if you were to lift the whole door, all your shit could fall out because you got it stacked to the brim. Don't know about you, but that's what happens at my place when we go on long trips. The other thing I'll tell you about these 7-seaters that's bad, well, or it could be good, the kids always want to get in the back. We've got 3, and when I have the 7-seaters, they all fight over who gets in the back. So what we can do is we can keep them captive, which is a good thing. But see, you just got these handles here, you just tug on that, lock them in, that pops up. Cool, huh? Or I can see you've got the baby seat there, the caps there, and there. I don't know that you can actually put the baby seats right in the back here. No, there's nowhere to latch them in. So you could make it an 8-seater, fit another one in there, and take the jack out and squish that down and push hard. Oh, this is what had happened at my place. What had happened is one of the boys would be sitting in here, he'd be bored, so he'd start tinkering around, he'd lift up this, and he'd be like, oh, awesome, tow bar. He'd pull the tow bar out, because of course that goes down here. And then, see, she locks in the Heyman Reese, or whatever it's called. Lock her in, put it back in there. So what had happened, one of my kids, he'd pull, one of the boys it'd be, he'd pull that out, he'd be sitting there in here, and he'd drop it on his sister's toes, she'd start squealing, and he'd go, oh, I don't know, I didn't do it. I don't know what happened, she just kicked it. That's what would happen at my place. So what's a good idea is if you jam 2 kids in the front here, jam 1 in the back, or 2 in the back, 1 in the front, and hold them captive. So let's pull that down here and lift that up again. I think you have to do it a bit quicker. If you just jam, oh, it's a bit hard to do this one-handed. Yeah, do it quicker. And there they go. So this is the bigger one for the bigger kids, because you've got the 2 seats lift up there. Again, you have to be careful of these people eaters, because what would happen, the younger of the siblings would climb in here, bum up in the air, the older one would be like, yeah, boom, the young one fall over, smash his or her face over there, start crying, and they'd be like, what, I didn't do it. I know this shit. This is what happens at my place with the 7-seaters. So just make sure you're aware of this before you get yourself into one of them. So, but in all seriousness, having a look in the back, there is lots of space. Not a lot of space in there. I mean, I can sit in there. I'm going to get my big ass in here. And you can see my feet there. Sort of can fit, but my knees are up around my ears. And it's very cozy. So on a short trip, maybe just get dropped off down the pub. You could do it. But for a long journey, oh, you wouldn't want to see me jammed up in the back here. But you can do it if you want to. Now let's hop back out. Wow. Jeez, I'm having fun with this one. Look at that dirt I just put in there. If that was you doing that, I'd yell at you. If it's me, I'll just yell at me later. Okay, let me show you this. With that seat down, this drops down. She also converts into a shaggin' wagon. Yes, a shaggin' wagon. If you've already got all the kids and you need all the seats because you already got enough kids, well, you probably wouldn't use it as a shag and wagon, but just say you wanted to, look at all that space. A very versatile Holden Captiva, this one. Don't you agree? Cool. Well, that's just showing you a good walk around everything in there. Now, show you at the back there. That's why it's a Holden Captiva, see, with lots of extras. So, there it is. Well, I don't think I've got too much else to show you. I'll just tell you what comes with the car now. Have a look in here. All good. Beautiful car, lovely leather, all that sort of stuff. Not a single dent. No eyeshadow on this side, only on that side. So, where was I? Let me tell you what happens to the cars when they first come into the yard. I jump in them and I drive them all. And I'm listening with my finely tuned ears, listening for any mechanical issues that might be wrong with the car. Write them on a piece of paper, if any. Then my yard manager goes through the cars on the inside and he checks everything inside works. And everything's working on this one just beautifully. Pardon me. Then we put them up on the under that tall building, got a hoist in there, put them up in the air, and then the roadworthy guy comes in, gets underneath them and does his full inspection. Now I've got a list of stuff that we know is needed to be brought the car up to my standard. There is 140 things we check on each one. And so I have a look at that list, and if that list is okay, I'll be like, yeah, we'll do those things. If the list is not okay, boom, flick the car to an auction. Don't buy cars from auctions, because that's where blokes like me dump shit that's too expensive to fix or it's a piece of garbage. Now that we've got that clear, this is not an auction-worthy car. It was too good for that. So, not even close, actually. It's been well kept all its life. You can see it all the way through it. So once we've done all those level of checks, all the cars meet a very specific baseline before they go out. And although I fuck about a bit too much in these videos, I probably should take it a little more serious. With this vehicle, here's what you get. But so, no, I do bring them up to a very specific standard, and that covers 140 things. When we're doing that, we service them as well. Now, you don't have to believe me that my cars go out at this standard. What you should do is go to my Facebook page, have a look at all the reviews that we've got, because all of them are good except for one. And you can read it yourself if out of interest to see what that was all about. But all of my reviews are good. We sell them all on Facebook. As you can see, we're on dirt. We don't have concrete. We don't have salesmen. We don't have flags. This is my sales pitch. How are we going? Hello? Come back. Come back. I'm just joking. So this is the sale. This is it, right? So when you come down to here, so our yard is closed. If you have a look, you see the gates are closed. We're closed all the time. We accept by appointment. If you want to come down and have a look, you just give us a call or send us a text. We will make an appointment to see you. If you ask, our prices are fixed. So the price you see the car advertised for is the price that it's for sale for. If you ask, am I negotiable? I'll go, well, yeah, but do you really want to pay more? No, seriously. I like to do it like this because I've brought the cars up to a much higher standard than you're going to get elsewhere, and I stand by our product. I'm proud of the cars that leave here in all seriousness. Have a look at my reviews, let them tell you what happens. You're still with me? Hello? You're still with me. Let me quickly tell you everything that you get with the car for the price you see it advertised for, so you can rush on down and come and grab it. Firstly, you get all your government fees and charges. So when you buy a car, there's government charges and fees for transferring the registration over to you. We pay for all that for you. It's included in the price. It comes with either 6 months rego or whatever rego's on the car. Have a look in the text up above, it'll tell you. It comes with a 12-month roadside assistance program if you want it. That way, if you get a lockout, a flat tyre, breakdown, out of fuel, something like that, you've got a number to call to come and get you out of trouble. Comes with guaranteed no money owing, guaranteed never been written off, guaranteed never been stolen, guaranteed being sold by a really cool guy. And loser. No, there's something else. Oh, a roadworthy certificate. Comes with a Queensland Government certified mechanic, has given us a roadworthy certificate, an independent guy, when the car meets the standard. And one last thing is, it's just been freshly serviced. So you don't have to do any scheduled maintenance for the next 10,000 Ks or the next 6 months. Well, that's about the end of my babble. Oh, comes with a free smiley face. Look at that in there. Comes with free happiness. Happiness built in. So if you want this Holden Captiva and you need help with your finance, it's because it's a 7-seater automatic. You could go up to the top of this page. There is a link there that says no deposit finance. Click on that, and then our finance guy will get back in touch with you and let you know how the finance works for you. He'll give you a quote. If you just want to come down and buy it, feel free, give us a call, make an appointment, come on down. You want to put a deposit on it, ring me. I'll take a credit card over the phone or however you want to do it. In-net transfer, we'll just send us your license and a deposit and it's all yours. Whew, this is a really long video and I'm out of words. Amazing. I'm Dean Argent. Thanks for watching this video and I look forward to meeting with you soon. Bye now.